What's going on, guys? Kivox here, and we got like 2 days before Christmas, and I still need to make some gifts. So today we're gonna be making some wooden coasters with the Glowforge. If you guys don't know what the Glowforge is, it's a laser cutter / engraver. So we're gonna be engraving some stuff on there and then cutting out some coasters out of wood, and then we'll probably just finish it off with some spray finish for the wood so that it seals it, so that they don't get super wet and gross when water hits them. So the past couple weeks, I've actually been making a bunch of different coasters, just experimenting with stuff, trying to learn how to use the Glowforge properly and what materials are better. So I have made some coasters already for Meekachii's parents. This one's actually cool because it has a little holder for them, which, you know, you don't really need, but it is nice to have. It's pretty cool. You see on one side doesn't have anything, the other side has this cool wood pattern on it, and obviously it's made out of wood, so it's you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fancy and stuff, and I hope her parents like this, and hopefully they don't see this video before we give this to them on Christmas. Just throwing that one out there. And then the other one I've been messing around with is this Star Wars print right here. This is one of the failed attempts. I made it on wood. I just didn't like how it came out that much. This was a bigger version of that, which this one is really good because you can see a lot of the detail on there, and it looks freaking phenomenal. So what I decided to do is actually print it on a piece of clear acrylic, and here it is. I know you can't really see it that well, but it came out pretty good. It is like super detailed, like I said, just like before. And it has all that cool stuff on there, and it looks really good and looks super like futuristic because it's you know, acrylic and stuff, and I think it came out pretty good. So I made 6 of those, and these are the coasters, and hopefully they like this one too, because I want to keep these because I really like them, and they took like, I think, a good 3 hours to cut out and stuff. So hopefully this one works out, and hopefully they like it. I'm sure they'll like it. Who wouldn't like this? It's awesome. It's like one of the coolest Star Wars patterns I've ever seen. There's everybody on here. There's Luke, there's Leia, there's Rey, there's Kylo Ren, there's AT-AT, there's an X-Wing, Darth Maul, the Emperor, Vader, Millennium Falcon, Obi-Wan, it looks like, Jabba, freaking R2. Everybody's on this. Pretty much every Star Wars character is here. All the good ones, at least. If you like some, you know what I mean. Tomorrow we're actually going to Meekachii's cousin's house, and I know that they really like Game of Thrones. So I said to myself, let's make some Game of Thrones coasters, because that's what I make right now. That's what I'm into, and it's a quick, somewhat easy thing to make. You just gotta find the pattern. So I found some cool patterns online of some of the house like sigils, and therefore I picked 6. I picked 6 that I like, and I drew some circles around them just to give it kind of a little bit of different. I like circle coasters, if you guys didn't notice. I'm not a big fan of the square style ones. Circle coasters better. They look a little bit nicer. You actually have less space in them, though, and you waste a lot more material because, don't worry about it. We are going to be making those, and it's going to take like 3 hours to cut it out and engrave it. So let's wish us luck, and I hope it comes out good. Printer's ready. Whenever that light right there is flashing, that means all you got to do is hit the button, and it will start doing whatever you told it to do. So that's what we're gonna do. You can see my vent right there sticking out the window. That's so that I don't die in here from all the smoke that this thing's gonna create. So I'll see you guys in about 2.5 to 3 hours. I actually had to stop the print before it finished because I noticed something was wrong. So we're about, say, about an hour and a half in, maybe. Yeah, probably about an hour and a half in. This is what we had so far. I think it was coming out pretty good, but something happened. The software failed to save where the thing was, and I forgot to make 2 passes for the cut. That means that most likely it wasn't gonna cut, and then I was gonna have a failed complete print, so I decided to stop it halfway through so that I didn't lose the rest of this, and I should still have enough space here to reprint these. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you lose material because of that. Sucks, but hopefully we could make this work. Let's put that back in and restart this. Here's what we got from those mistakes. I was able to at least cut them out and make some coasters for myself. So I'm going to be keeping these. Now that that's all done, I think it took about 3 hours to cut this whole thing out. Now we just got to take the tape off and put a little bit of finish on there to seal it up, make it look real nice. And then we should have some nice coasters. So this is actually one of my favorite parts of removing the material. And it is when you pull this off, and it pretty much just falls right out. Boom! Honestly, sometimes it's like magic the way it works. I just love this thing. And now we have some pretty nice coasters. Look at that. Boom! Very nice. Obviously, it's not gonna have all the scorch marks. All of those are gonna be taken off once I take off the tape. And I think they came out pretty nice, and hopefully they like these. So here you have it, guys. All of the coasters pretty much finished, and I think they came out pretty gosh darn nice. We have all of the, in my opinion, the coolest looking house sigils, because some of them are kind of weird looking and don't look very good. So I decided to not make them. The freaking dire wolf just looks so good. Look at that. I just think that came out so freaking nice. Obviously the Lannister lion looks great too, and the Targaryen dragon looks really good too. I would say this is probably my favorite one. One, because it has a circular design, so one that looks really good with the circular coaster. These were really fun to make, and I would love to make some other cool stuff like this and share it with you guys. Let me know if you guys want to see more things made on the laser or 3D printer or anything like that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know, and I'll work on them most likely, as long as they're good ideas. Otherwise, I won't work on them. So come up with some good ideas for me. I do have some other things that I'm going to be making. And if you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification button so you guys could be notified of any future videos. And also, make sure to check out our live stream that we do every Friday. That date may be changing though, but just keep an eye out for our live stream. And thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to stay tuned for some future stuff. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye, bye, bye.